Yeah, we are asking for forgiveness. Agarada Sahasrani. I did thousands of mistakes. Sahasra means thousands. I did thousands of mistakes. Agarada Sahasrani. Kriyande Agar Nishamayaha. Lord, I am your servant. Dasoyam idimam madwa. Daso yam idimam madwa means I am your servant. I have done so many mistakes. I have done so many sins. But I am your servant. Please forgive me. Right? Please forgive us of all our sins so that we can live happy. Okay? That's the meaning of that slogan. Okay? Agarade Sakasrani Kriyande Ahar Nishammayaha Dasoyam Idimam Madhva Chamaswa Parameshwara. You're asking Parameshwara to forgive us because we did so many sins. Bano Bhaskara Martana. Who is that for? That sloka? Yes? The sun god. Bano Bhaskara means Bhaskaran is sun. Bano Bhaskara Martanda Chanda Rashmi Divahara Ayur Arogyam Aishwaryam. What is that? What are those three? What is Ayur? Yes?
Long life.
Ayur is long life.
There's nothing in the CD.
Arogyam,
Healthy.
health, and
20 years.
Aishwaryam. Annapurne Chadapurne. That's the slogan we say before we eat. Why do we say it? Why do we have to say it before we eat? Yes, Kaljari.
So that God will bless the food.
One, God will bless the food. Two, yes?
You don't eat with sin.
You don't eat with sin. Why is that? If you don't offer the food to God, why is it a sin? Yadid. God gave you everything. You have to be thankful. So God gave the food, so you bless. Who else is telling you to offer food before eating? From your course, yes? Krishna says it. Krishna says you have to offer food, otherwise you're eating sin. Okay? So since God gave us the food, we ask Him to bless it, and we say thanks, and then we eat it. That food becomes prasad. It's not just food anymore. Then once you offer it to God, since you offer it to God, it becomes precious. Okay? It's so valuable. Okay? So Annapurne, Chatapurne, Shankara, Prana, Dallabhe, Jnana, Vairagya, Siddhyardham, Bhiksham, Dehi, Cha Parvati. For the new people, we don't teach anything here that's not practical to your life. So our main purpose here in knowing our roots, this place is called the Temple of Truth. This building, this place here, is called the Temple of Truth. What we do is we make religion very practical. We make it so that you can use it on your day-to-day life basis. We don't talk about anything that's big for you to understand. Or actually, I tried to do that, but you guys didn't understand. Therefore, we try to keep it simple. We try to keep it so that everybody understands and it's very practical. We're not going to tell you to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do yoga every day. Okay? But before you eat, before you take a bath, before you go to bed, when you get up or before you start something, when you see the sun or when you pray to the sun god, we're going to ask you to make sure that you think of God. Okay? Sadi, are they coming or? They're still in there, so you start. Okay, can you put the party? Yes. There's more guys. This is not it. This is not inclusive of everything, but this is just a start. This is just a start. Okay? What he does, what Nirmalana does, what Geetanana does, what Dr. Lambo does is totally different. It's very independent, and you do prayers according to your personality. Okay? Let's skip this because I don't think they're interested. You want to do the avatars? Yeah. So okay, this is just to give you a glimpse of all the avatars in Satya Yuga. Satya Yuga is the first Yuga, guys. Remember we talked about it. So Lord Vishnu takes 4 forms. No more than 4. 4 forms. Satya Yuga. The Dharma bull is standing on 4 legs, which represents 4 avatars. Okay? Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha. Okay? Next one, please. And then we move on to the Treta Yuga. Wait, Treta, keep going. And then in the Treta Yuga, we have 3 avatars of Sri Mahavishnu. One is Vamana, which is a dwarf. Parashurama, which is he killed all the evil kings. And you know the story of Rama. Okay? Those 3 happened in Treta Yuga, number 4. Yes, Dwapara Yuga, 2 avatars. Sri Krishna came, that's when he said the Bhagavad Gita. That's the one you guys are learning. Okay? Buddha came. Buddha is also an avatar of Sri Vishnu. Okay? Yes? Louder. Yeah. Krishna is there in the Mahabharata war. In the war, he gives the Bhagavad Gita. He gives it as Upadesha to Arjuna. He takes Arjuna as his disciple, and he, being the guru, explains the Bhagavad Gita. Okay? And then Buddha came. Why did Buddha come after Krishna? Buddha came because people behaved in ways that they forgot the Vedas, they forgot who were the real gods were. They started practicing empty rituals. Useless rituals were predominant. Okay? So Buddha came and enlightened the people, saying that don't believe in too many rituals, make sure you believe in Vedas. Okay? And then in Kali Yuga, that's what yuga are we living in? The Kali Yuga. This is the Kali Yuga. This is the only avatar in Kali Yuga. If anybody else says there are other avatars, or they claim, in the most embarrassing thing one can ever do is to claim that they're avatars. And if they do so, make sure you tell them in the Bhagavata Puranam, which I'm referring from, written by Veda Vyasa, to talk about the bhakti of Krishna. He says only avatar in Kali Yuga is Kalki Bhagavan. Kalki will come at the end of Kali Yuga. We are only 5,000 years in. Okay? Go back to the slide, please. So Kali Yuga itself is 432,000 years. Subtract 5,000 and you know how much years are left. Okay? So Kalki will come in a big white horse. He will have a big sword. It will shine. It says that it will shine like a comet. It will be so powerful. He will come for what? To get rid of all these nonsense. All the rulers, all the dictators, all the people that do bad stuff, all the people that claim to be God, everything will be just gone in just a mere second. Okay? So what we can learn from this is that in Kali Yuga, the evil is within us. Evil is within us, guys. It's not outside anymore. Okay? In Kali Yuga, it's so hard to be a good person. That is the test God gives you. If you live this life in a perfect way as prescribed by Tiruvalluvar, Auvayar, Vedas, scriptures or anything else, if you lead a very good life, you will be put among the people in heaven. And where am I getting that from? Tirukkural. Vayyattul Valvandu Valvavan Vanurayum Daivattul Vaikappadam. That means if you live your life in as prescribed, as a pious way, you will be put among the people in the heavens. Okay? Second, we need to know how to live proper way. That's the second question. Because we don't even know what's good anymore. Good and bad are all intertwined and mixed. If you come here, I will say something. If you go somewhere else, they will say something else. If you go somewhere else, they will say something else. One person will claim to be God himself. The another one will say, follow him. Another one will say, let's go and sing bhajans for him and everything. That you get the drill of what happens. So we are going to tell you exactly what it said in the scriptures. How to live your life. Okay, when I say how to live your life, what am I talking about? And in reference to Adisuri. Can we skip? Can we go to the next slide? Keep going. Keep going. Oh, we have to talk about qualities of. Okay, so when we talk about the good aspects or how to live your life, we look for scriptures because scriptures have been there for a long time. If anything that is not showing you the way to God, if anything or anybody writes something without grace of God, it will disappear within one generation. Nobody will talk about it after. But if the God's grace is there in their work, it will survive over time. Okay? So, Auvayar has survived how many years now? The last Auvayar lived in the... Yes? Yes? Second Sangam, which is the 13th century. 12th to 13th century. We are now living in the 21st century. So, do the math. How long? 800 years has passed, right? So, 800 years, this work has survived. That means God's grace was there. Okay? Another reason why you should learn Auvayar, why you should learn Tirukkural, why you should be religious, why you should be spiritually inclined, why you should come to class, is because Kali Yuga is dangerous. It's so dangerous that in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it says how Kali Yuga will be. And we looked at this last time. Religion will be gone. False religions will come. Okay? Truthfulness will be gone. Nobody will be truth anymore. Okay? Cleanliness, drown the drain. Nobody is clean anymore. Not outside, but inside. We have so much dirt inside. Okay? Mercy, duration of life. As I said, end of Kali Yuga, people will only live up to 20 years of age. Maximum. That's how bad the situation is going to be, according to the Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay? So can we go to the next slide? And then obviously in the other slide we saw that money will be the predominating thing in Kali Yuga. Okay? So somebody with a lot of money will be considered a big person. He will be considered a knowledgeable person, which is not true. Okay? Doesn't mean that everybody with money knows everything. Okay? Okay, another one. On the 12th canto, in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.5, it says a person will be judged unholy when he does not have money. Okay? So if somebody doesn't have money and he could be the best person ever, he can be the most humble soul that can ever live on this earth. But if he doesn't have money, in this yuga, in this time, he will be judged even unholy. He won't even be think of as a poor person. He will be considered unholy. Okay? So that's the characteristic of this yuga. Okay? And if you're not hypocritical, you won't be able to survive. That's how people will be in this age. Okay? So hypocrisy will be accepted as a virtue, which is not. But in this yuga, as time goes on and on, hypocrisy will be the one thing that will dominate everything. Yes? Is when you cheat, when you lie, when you put on a face. I'm telling you, I'm dressed like this. I come here and preach about God. Second class is done. I get to a bar. I have a couple of beers. I eat beef. I eat a burger. I go to the nightclub downtown. And then I go down to Niagara Falls, stay overnight, and then come back home. I'm hypocritical if I do that. Okay? That's very dangerous for me and for you. Okay? That's why one of the very important criteria to stand here and talk to you guys like this is spiritual practice and faith. 100%, not an inch of deviation of faith. Okay? So that you guys know that what I'm saying is what I follow in my life. Okay? The second one is very interesting. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it says, in Kali Yuga, the beauty of a person will be considered beautiful with their hairstyle. Hairstyle is the only thing that's going to determine if they're beautiful or not. That's unbelievable. Like they said this like long time ago, but if you look at it, you see how many people spend so much hours and hours combing their hair and trying to look nice and getting 50, 60, 80, 90, $100 haircuts and going to the lady to do the hairstyle. See what I mean? So in the Bhagavatam, it says that. Even before Kali Yuga started, they're talking about that. Okay? Okay, keep going guys. As you can see, these 4 yugas are cycles. They don't ever stop. They keep coming back and back and back. Okay? So, the 4 avatars in Satya Yuga will come again in the next Satya Yuga. The 3 avatars in Treta Yuga will come again when the next Treta Yuga comes. The 2 avatars in Dwapara Yuga will come back when the Dwapara Yuga happens. So it's a cycle. Krishna will keep coming, Narasimha will keep coming, Vamana will keep coming. They keep coming. For what? Why do they keep coming? Why do they keep coming? Yes? Help this world how? Why do they keep coming? Why does God need to come? He could be just, chilling out and relaxing, Yes? He says to teach people. To teach people what? What does God want to teach you? What does Krishna teach you? Yes? The way to live life. That's why the avatars come. They don't come to make money. They don't come to build ashrams. Did Krishna build an ashram and make devotees for him? No. They don't come to increase their bank balance. They don't come to give dirchas. They don't come to collect people and make mass prayers, have global centers doing bhajans and aratis and whatnot. They don't come for